Hi, Freya. Thanks for your time and congratulations on the film. Enjoyed it very much. From a horror film point of view, your first scene where yourself and Ruby Baker encounter Baghead, was that the first time you'd seen the character itself? And how was it filming that scene?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, you know what? All that stuff in the basement was probably the hardest in the film for me because I think I kind of despite the fact that I'm like always in kind of these like make believe lands, I sort of still always want to root everything in like a sense of reality and making sense for me internally. And I just kept thinking about the staircase behind me and how we could just run up it, but we didn't, obviously,
Yeah.
because people in horror movies are dumb. So, so I actually really struggled with that. But yeah, and it wasn't like it's the age old thing that people say when they're shooting horror films. It obviously wasn't that scary.
I mean, you're saying about kind of like your character would, as anyone would have naturally run up the stairs. Was there a kind of a little bit of a debate with the director about this?
Of course there was.
Why am I
I was like,
standing here?
wait, sorry, the staircase is right behind us. Like, why are we not just running? But at some point you have to surrender and just be like, you know, it's a horror film. We have
So
to be this stupid.
so I gather you and Ruby got on really, really well with this, and because of the nature of what it is, it's a creepy horror thriller that the pair of you spent a lot of time lightening the mood by having a lot of laughs. Is
Mhm.
that true?
Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's obviously always I think me, Jeremy, and Ruby just like really clicked. And there's always going to be moments where it just you realize what you're doing and you're like, this is very silly. And it's nice when you get like the odd moment where you can just kind of like let that out and just like laugh together and then try and get a grip.
Was I mean, because of the subject matter, was there a lot of kind of joking around on set at all?
Not really. I think there was just like a couple of moments where we were just noticing the absurdity of what we were doing, and it was kind of, funny. But at the very same time, I think there's a lot of moments which are quite like serious or whatever, I guess. And we were wanting to bring some kind of depth to it and not all be about just the supernatural element. I think I feel safer in that realm than the uh focusing on the more supernatural stuff, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the thing that grounds me in it is me being able to root myself in kind of like the emotionality of it, I guess.
Now, the other thing that I was intrigued about this is that it looks like you do a lot of your own stunt work in this, and there's a moment in this where you seem to do quite a significant fall. Can you tell me about that? How you felt about doing that stunt?
Yeah, they actually. I walked into this giant room at the Babelsberg, and they literally dropped me from the ceiling, and it was fantastic. Yeah, I loved it. I love any of those kind of challenges where you get to kind of do something like that. That was probably the time I was most scared in the whole shoot, to be honest with you, was when I was dropped from the ceiling. Um, but yeah, it was really fun actually, and it was really high. Like they really dropped me from like a height. So
How many times did they get you to do that?
I think I did it probably like 5 times,
Wow.
maybe four. I don't. It wasn't too many times, but I kind of just wanted to keep going. Like once I'd done it the first time, I was like, hey, let's just do it again.
So you've got a taste for doing your own stunts now, then?
I mean, have you seen The Witcher? That's my taste. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know you've got sort of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes coming up, so I'm looking forward to that and seeing what you've got. But finally, the way that the film ends, can we expect a sequel?
Um, I don't know. Um, I don't know what story there is with someone walking around Berlin with a bag on their head, but who knows? I mean, maybe we want to see someone going with potato sack into, I don't know, the shopping mall.
I, I have seen things like that in my day-to-day life, to be honest. So maybe there's a story.
Have you?
Well, yeah, central London.
Fair enough. Yeah, you do all sorts of things.
Okay, thanks very much for your time, Freya. Did enjoy the film. Hope it does well, and look forward to speaking to you again very soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.